This is a pretty fun room. We're in Portland at the Roseland Ballroom. I've played here twice, once in 2001 and once last year. I think so, 2022. But the significance of this room is that back in 2001, when I was at a band called the Supertones, one of our openers on that tour was Switchfoot, who I'm on tour with right now, many years later. And they were direct support. And this was the last show of the tour, and also the room, one of 3 rooms where we recorded for our live album. So I've only been back, this is the second time I've been back here since 2001, and it's pretty much exactly the same, which is real fun. But yeah, check it out. It's always wild coming back to these venues. I don't even remember where we played in Seattle at this point. I'd have to go back and look at the old tour book. Yes, tour book. Nowadays, everyone uses Master Tour or another one called Artist Growth for all their schedules and all that stuff, but it's pretty fun. I'll tell you one thing that I'm excited about with this tour ending. We only have 4 shows left, including tonight. I'm so sick of stairs. I'm so sick of them. Like, I'm cool to go down like 4 steps into my home studio, which is like a garage essentially, but I'm so tired of stairs. Every venue, almost every venue, especially House of Blues, Chicago. Ugh. No thanks, I'm done with that. I need a break from stairs. But yeah, back to my little office I go. This is where I'm set up today to do editing and yeah, that's all I do, editing. That's my little spot. So, onward we go. Last few days of tour. Pretty exciting. Bittersweet because I love these dudes. And we've had a great time. But man, I'm exhausted. 47 shows in this tour. And we have 4 left. Portland. We did Seattle last night, which was fun. Sorry to any of my friends there. I have very little hang time on this tour, which is, you know, a bummer. But so I don't often invite people to shows, but yeah, Seattle last night, Portland, and then we go Sacramento, Bakersfield, and LA. And then I'm gonna stay in California for a few days and hang with my sisters, and then fly home next week. Whew. I'm ready to relax and I'm gonna hibernate this winter. I'm gonna dig a cave in my backyard like a bear and see if I can sleep for like 2 months. It would be pretty awesome. This is the final day off on the Switchfoot Beautiful Letdown Tour. We're in one of my favorite cities in the Northwest, Ashland, Oregon. Stoked to be here. And I'm heading down to Main Street to hit some record stores, take some photos, just enjoy this cool, brisk day in November. Hopefully they got all their Christmas stuff set up on the street. That's always fun to see at night. Yeah, none of the guys have ever been here before, which is really surprising. I had to suggest it. I pushed pretty hard for it because I was really excited at the possibility, and here we are. So, yeah, see how today goes. I think we're having a big tour dinner tonight. Should be fun. Can't wait. One of the things I love about the Northwest is you get the amazing fall colors of the South and the Northeast. But then you have tons of evergreens, so it still stays green all year long, which is nice. But check this place out. If you haven't been here before, it's definitely worth coming to. I ventured over to one of my favorite spots in Ashland, Scout Tap House. It's a cool little brewery type place. It's got good food and stuff. Just stopped in. I went to a grocery store, got some stuff for the bus tonight, and grabbed a Athletic non-alcoholic. Which, by the way, for those that know me, I stopped drinking like almost 6 months ago. Nothing bad happened. I wasn't like face down in my front yard at 3 in the morning or something like that. I just took a break for 30 days, which is good to do. A little cleanse and self-check, I guess. I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to take a month off. And then I kept going, and here I am. I don't know why. But I like it. I don't miss it. For anybody that's sober out there, you'll understand. But it is kind of nice. I don't miss any of that. And there's so many amazing non-alcoholic beers on the market today. Almost every company's making them. These, unfortunately, like when you buy them in the store, are like $12 to $13 for a 6-pack, which is a bummer, but they're delicious. They're really good. I usually buy the Budweiser Zero because they're the cheapest, and if you add a little lime juice to them, you really are classing up the can. So that's what I do at home and on the road. But yeah, I've just been walking around, taking my Fuji camera around, taking photos of some beautiful areas, so love it here. Side note, this is also one of my favorite spots to chill because you've got a creek down here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. So you have the nice sound of a creek and a bunch of tables with umbrellas. Not that it's sunny out, but it's just a cool little vibe over here. Check it. I've been coming here for days off for years. Anytime you're on tour and you go from like Portland down to the Bay Area in California, this is always like a must stop if you're a touring band or you're on vacation, road tripping, camping, whatever. Great place to stop. Very walkable city, tons of cool shops and restaurants and bars and parks and trails and all that stuff. Years ago, I used to, in this park up here, I think it's called Lithia Park, we used to play bocce ball up in there a bunch. It was super fun. But yeah, if you're ever traveling through the Pacific Northwest, do yourself a favor and stop in Ashland, Oregon. It's awesome. Or Bend. Bend is a cool town too.
What's up, gents? Hey.
Got a good fire pit vibe happening tonight for our last night off in Ashland. We got dueling fire pits. This is
I
rad.
can explain later, but after she goes to sleep, I need you to go get a guitar out of the hole in the middle of the stage that Dyson's gonna pick up.
It's gonna be a good night. I love it already. Fire, beer, friends.
Yeah. There's a guitar in the studio.
Cold weather, obviously.
Dyson's gonna pick up tomorrow.
It is the last day of the Switchfoot tour. Beautiful Letdown 20th anniversary tour here in LA. Or if you don't know what that is, that's Los Angeles, California. Not too far from where I grew up. And we are at the historic Wiltern Theater. Great place to end a tour. And it's bittersweet. I'm excited to get home. I'm gonna stay here for a few days and see some family, but other than that, I'm gonna head back soon and hibernate for the winter. But yeah, we'll be right here at the Wiltern Theater. About time to repaint the sign. So I came out here to get some footage of the front of the Wiltern, and this is Seth. He's in line early for the show, right?
Yeah.
You're first in line. Nobody else behind him.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, I really enjoy your vlogs. I guess I'm a vlogger."
There you go.
And yeah, he watches the YouTube videos, which is pretty rad. I got one fan. I love it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Glad to watch.
And go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.
Not this year.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Well, most years they suck in the postseason.
Yeah, it's heartbreak every season.
Yeah.
Every September, October.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's gonna happen again, isn't it? And it did. So, oh well, we still love them. But well, pleasure to meet you, sir.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah. See you around.
I'll see you in there.
It is that time. The tour is over. It's the next day. I helped the Switchfoot dudes unload some stuff at their studio, and I'm en route to the train station to go up to Orange County to meet my sister, to hang for a few days. But before then, I'm meeting a friend right here at one of the best taco places in the world. I used to live by one in San Clemente, California, and this is the oceanside location, Pedro's Tacos. I had a special person give me a ride to, well, we had lunch at Pedro's Tacos, and then now I'm at the train station, and my friend Jordan took me.
Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan.
This is Jordan.
We're friends.
We're friends.
For a long time, and
For life.
For life. We even have, well, he has one of my first tattoos I ever did.
That's true.
On him.
Close birthdays.
Yeah, close birthdays. What else? We like Pedro's Tacos.
We like Pedro's Tacos. We like dumb jokes.
But now he's leaving me.
I'm leaving. I gotta hop on the train in like 5 minutes, so I gotta go now.
Okay.
Okay, bye. I made it up here to Irvine, took the train. This is the Irvine stop. And I almost didn't get off the train before it left again. I forgot how quick they make stops. When the train finally stopped, then I grabbed my bag. I'm used to flying, so I forgot about that. So this lady that worked there, who was just a passenger, she's like, "You getting off here?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You better hurry." And I ended up, like, every door I went to was closed. And then finally this guy was like, "Are you getting off here?" I was like, "Yeah." And he had to open up an emergency exit for me. Total amateur on the train today. But it's a pretty ride. You go through San Clemente, Camp Pendleton, San Clemente, Dana Point, all that stuff. And yeah, it's fun to sit there and look out the ocean and pass through one of the cities I used to live in. And yeah, so just waiting for my sister to pick me up now. And we go onward. And this is the post-tour part of the episode, I guess. Tour's done. I did some editing on the train. Got a little bit more left to do, and then I'm pretty much done. Good riddance to those guys. Of course I'm joking. They're the sweetest human beings on the planet, and I'm very thankful to do that tour. So, yeah, I guess I'll wait here until my sister shows up. Well, I'm back at the Long Beach airport. Obviously the tour's done. I ended up hanging here with some family for a couple days. Got to see my dad. Who, he's getting older and he's got, early dementia. So he's getting a little forgetful. It's kind of in the funny phase right now, which I dealt with years ago with my grandma with Alzheimer's. But yeah, it was good to get some time in and see my sisters and some friends. Not as many as I'd like, but I was only here for a short time. But back here at my favorite Southern California airport, about to fly back to Nashville. And I'll do a video on this at some point, but this guy, that's my dad's guitar that he sent home with me. So very kind of an emotional thing. It's insanely sentimental to me. Probably the most sentimental piece of gear I'll ever have in my possession. But maybe I'll do a video on that later because it kind of deserves its own, I think. So. But yeah, this was kind of a short one. I didn't do a lot of filming the last week just because it was the end of tour and hectic and crazy busy with extra editing and people at shows, things like that. All good things, but yeah. Appreciate everyone watching these videos. The last Jonas Brothers one got quite a bit more than I normally get, which is cool. So I hope you all enjoy this stuff, and I'm gonna keep trying to do it over the break this winter. So I got nothing going on until I tour with somebody else next. Who that is, I don't know. We'll see. But that's it. That's all I got. I'm just gonna wait here for another 20 minutes and board my plane and go home and sleep for a few days probably. So, bye.